Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to the Dawning Soul. Thank you so much for joining me. I felt a little goddess energy this morning. So, yeah, let's get into it. I hope everyone is well. We are fast approaching the end of June. Today is my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday. I love you, Kayla. Happy birthday to all the other Cancerians. Let's get you an angel card. Let's see, we have the Magician. The Magician. This is Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. That is a beautiful birthday blessing and a blessing for today. Thank you so much. Let's see. I'm going to get a white card. Because we are still celebrating the light, the solstice. That was celebrated last Friday. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before. So it is appropriate. You should always be celebrating the light in your life regardless, because you are that light. You should always celebrate yourself and what inspires you and brings you joy. So we have one. Okay. This one is Solar Light Upgrade, Solar Plexus Chakra, Inner Fire, Willpower. This goes hand in hand with the Magician, with manifesting, with the inner fire in your soul, knowing it, trusting it, loving it, respecting it, nurturing it, just setting yourself on fire with the divine, with divine light. Let's see, I do have Kuan Yin. I'm gonna pull her last. She's gonna be confirmation of everything on the table today. And then I have a mix of light and dark, because we are both on the table, and also earth and water to celebrate the feminine. You should always be in touch with that aspect of yourself. We carry both feminine and masculine qualities inside of us. But uniquely, the feminine is the goal is filling your cup up, nurturing, loving, passion, sensuality. You're sensual. You're a very sensual creature, and we are by nature. And if you aren't in touch with your sensual side, if you aren't in touch with pleasure and understanding what that is for you, then this is a perfect time for you to fill yourself with your soul, with your light, with your spirit, with your love, with your compassion, with your passion, with all of those things that illuminate your sensual body, your emotions. Expressing yourself with grace, with gentleness, with as a lioness, as the panther, as even the dragon, being fierce but being loving, milk and honey. This is a beautiful energy of abundance and let's see, we've got to be fair. Remember to be fair, to be compassionate, to lift others, to not judge. You don't want this is not about judging. To be fair is to include, to consider, to be open, to allow, to understand that everyone's opinion, they have opinions. Everyone does. We all do. Bountiful, especially myself. I have an opinion for everything, right? But what's important is you must understand everyone has opinions and you must listen. As much as you want to be heard and be seen, you must also see and hear and understand. And that's what it is. That's what that means. And then thinker. Don't get lost just in your own thoughts. Don't shut people out. Communicate. But understand. Listen. This is all beautiful energy. Compassionate, nurturing, understanding, feminine energy, milk and honey, knowing how to fill your own cup up and then nurture others. Truth be told. And that is the truth. Truth be told. Is there anything else, Spirit? Fork in the road. A new journey. Your pleasure will take you different places. You may have to stop and think. You may have to evaluate. You may need to be fair. This is something that you're considering, this new path. This could be that aspect. This could also be that aspect of yourself. Observing your inner speech, observing yourself, observing what brings you milk and honey, what brings pleasure in your life. And you're at this crossroads where your truth is speaking to you and you are listening. These are beautiful cards, layered meanings. Take what resonates for you and how these concepts and these ideas and these words play in your own heart. Speak to you. Think about them. Pray about them. Be at ease. Usually resistance in our life makes us pause, and it's the resistance that we give to change that causes anxiety, heartache, fear. But generally the fear is because of the unknown. It's not because we're afraid to do what we're doing. It's because we're afraid of the outcome. So don't overthink. There's a fork in the road. The truth will be on the other side. That's also a message for somebody. Balance, harmony. We all wish for that in our life, and you can have that in your heart. Clear limiting beliefs. Clear your limiting, clear old concepts. Release. Don't place expectations on where you're going. So 2 years ago, I made a journal entry, and I think I've talked about this a little bit briefly. The question was, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Goals. And at that point in my life, it was probably one of the lowest points well, not the lowest, but probably pretty close to the lowest. We can go to some really dark, low places when we allow grief to overtake us, or when we deny the grief that is inside of us and we push it down. We tend to push it down so far that the universe shoves us back into it, and then we have to crawl out. That really, truly is a lesson in healing. And I didn't know what the future had for me because I couldn't see it. I couldn't fathom anything other than where I was at that point. And that thought alone, that observation, prompted me to probably make the most life-changing decision I've ever given myself, a gift. And I decided right then and there that I was going to give my life to God, to the divine, and no expectation, no limitations, no thoughts of, well, I want to do this. I wanted God to show me where I needed to be. I wanted to be lifted up and to go where the universe had the plan. I didn't want to make any determination on what that was, any expectation on what that looked like. I didn't want to limit myself. It was basically like the raw potential, and I was giving it. Here, this is me. Show me. I want to be where I need to be. And knowing what was in my heart, knowing what I wished for, my loves, my desires, my passions, and I have been handed this beautiful gift. And I am finding myself in the most amazing place in my life. And opportunity and abundance. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's shocking. It's divine alignment. It is meaningful. It is there for you. Clear your limiting beliefs. Reach out with your heart, and you will find yourself in the most amazing places. Follow by faith. Walk by faith. Trust. I don't just sit here and say that because I want you to do it. You have to believe. You have to trust that there is more, and it's within you. And you can be shown the next step by walking that way, by trusting. Spacious mind and soul. Opening up for opportunity. Opening your soul for opportunity. Opening your mind for opportunity. Opening yourself to infinite possibility with where you're going. That's milk and honey. That's milk and honey. That's your inner fire, your willpower, your trust. That's the magician. That's the magic. That's the beauty of your soul at work, your higher self at work with the divine. Illuminating the divine within, illuminating who you are, the truth of who you are, allowing you opportunity. You belong to paradise. Set yourself free. Let go of your ego. Let go of your limiting beliefs. Let go of self-doubt. Lift yourself up in love and compassion. Nurture yourself. Free yourself. Liberation. You belong to paradise. Let's see. The number 4 could be significant. 44, 444. And protection. Set boundaries that are good for you. And this goes to your own boundaries, to how you talk to yourself. This is your own boundaries on your own self-discipline. This is your own boundaries for how you treat yourself. Your daily habits. You want to be better, yet you do the same things over and over. Change happens within. Liberate yourself. You belong to paradise. Treat yourself that way. And I'm not talking about your nails or your massages or your facials or you're getting your hair done. I'm not talking about beautification. I'm not talking about self-care, self-love are two different things. And self-care is not spending money on yourself, buying beautiful things or spending money on yourself because you deserve it. The whole L'Oreal, I deserve it, or I'm worth it. You are worth it, but you are worth discipline, waking up, getting out of bed, keeping your daily habits in line with who you want to be, how you want to feel, eating healthier, exercising, communicating with your friends, spending time with family and loved ones, making time for creativity and art, listening to podcasts that actually fill your soul and not drain your soul, watching what you listen to, watching what you're scrolling. Don't just sit there and mindlessly scrolling. Do things that are there, that are building you, nurturing you, filling you up, helping you to create and plant new seeds. All of those things, that is self-care. That is self-love. Those are the things that are going to nourish you and in the long run make you have more confidence in yourself. blood moon. Change old patterns. Set new ones. Let's see. All right, the frog. We have a stay balanced. And the lyric. Cherish your unique voice. I'm gonna hold these up. Stay balanced. Cherish your voice. Allow yourself to listen to yourself. Listen to your truth. Listen to what makes you happy. Don't just be impulsive. Act with compassion. Act with intention. Act with nurturing. Release the old patterns and create new ones. Transform yourself. Observe your own habits, your own words. All right, take that one next step that's for you. Free yourself. Be your own magic. Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. Something's about to happen. You are being blessed. This fork in the road, this new journey, this new idea, and it could all be about your own inner fire, clearing your limiting beliefs, changing old patterns, realizing the milk and honey that is inside you, the paradise that is inside you. That one next step that's going to take you where you need to go. When you get to that fork in the road, it's the next step that matters, that sets the pace for adventure, for discovery, for illumination. What are you being called to create? Release the past, soften, and move forward. This is all beautiful energy. Let it go. New beginnings. Clear your limiting beliefs. Spacious mind and soul. Inner fire, willpower. The magic of manifestation. The magic of listening to your soul. Liberation. Free yourself from limiting beliefs and be that milk and honey. Be fair, but to yourself. Set healthy boundaries for yourself, because you are a creature of paradise. You are being called to new discoveries within yourself. That is the truth. Observe, embrace, discover, celebrate. Blessings of the Moon Maiden. Let's see, we're going to read this. Number 2. All right, blessings of the Moon Maiden. With her lucky hair brings auspicious tidings of prosperity and abundance to you now. The universe seeks to replenish, restore, and create through you. Allow yourself to receive beyond what you have thought is possible by opening your heart with gratitude. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved Maiden of the Moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into your life now. Blessings of generosity, blessings of good fortune, blessings of peace. We must trust how these blessings come to us and accept that we may need to grow for those blessings to manifest in our lives. All blessings need energy within us in which to vest like a seed needing soil, in which to be planted so it can manifest in the physical world as a vital, healthy plant. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. I'm Melanie Dawn with the Dawning Soul, and blessings for this new path, this of abundance, of joy, of opening yourself to receive the newness that's in your heart, the pathway to the divine, in alignment with the light. I'll see you next time. If this resonated with you, I invite you to carry it forward, subscribe, share, or simply breathe it in.